was a little curveball.
Catch y'all off guard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He gave us a change up where he's Is this the first time you'll be playing 2 games in 5 days?
Yes, I believe so. So,
how does that affect your wanting to watch the first game, be excited to get out there for the second game, build off what you learned? Like, are you glad it's so quick?
yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. You know, I was telling the guys, I think it's kind of nice how you can just knock out 2 days of practice, get everything in, and go play, you know. We had a great day today on our base down and third down combined, so a lot of ball plays we ran through today, but we're dialed in. Got to have a great 2 days before Thursday. When you left the field, or when you reviewed the film, is probably a better question. What are the 1 or 2 things that you're most eager to? I learned that, now I can't wait to improve that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say, just chilling a little bit in the pocket. Don't try to extend too much when not needed. Listen to your feet, and then just maintaining elite focus every single rep throughout the game, no matter the score. Take completions and move the chains.
Can I ask what was your range?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked if you can do more, if he can open things up a little bit more for you in game 2. He said yes. What more can you do? What's the next thing for you? And how much more of the offense could you now be seeing this week? I'm guessing you're looking forward to that, right?
Yeah, I mean, we ran a lot of offense in this last game. I don't think Clint's holding back at all. That wasn't our plan going into it. Obviously, each of us had to prepare at a high level in this system. So, can handle everything as a group. I think, got a lot of young guys playing this game. So, not a lot of time this week to put a ton of stuff in, but we got a lot of good stuff in. So, we could open up and do whatever Clint thinks will work. We trust him. He's a great coach, great mind, and we just got to go out there and execute.
What was your range of emotions in that game? I mean, do you feel like there were some times where you were a little bit up too high, a little bit too low, and are there things you want to carry over from that, or did you feel like you were as even keeled as you needed?
Yeah, I felt great. I think your emotions go up and down throughout every game. At least myself. When we score, we got to celebrate, be excited. But as a QB, you want to stay cool, calm, and collected, but you want to show some energy out there as well. So. Through the good and bad, you got to show a good face and keep going out there and battling. You can't put your head down and wimp about anything. So it's a next play mentality every single rep. I know it's simplistic to say they saw what you did in the first half and they took it away in the second half. How much truth is there to that, and how much, what's the other explanation? Yeah, I mean, they had a really good defensive coordinator, obviously. Todd Bowles been doing it a long time. We got great coaches too. So. We as players, we got to do a good job of executing our plan in the second half, and then, communicating with our coaches. So just got to go out there, and I know it sounds repetitive, but we just had to execute. The teams are going to adjust on us all the time, so we have to be able to adjust with that as well.
This week you have another really good defense coming in. The Broncos ranked top 5 in the league in total and scoring defense. When you watch them on film, what maybe stands out the most about why they're successful?
Yeah, they got talented players, all over. Really good front. They're going to show us a lot of coverages and blitzes on third down specifically. So we have to have a good plan. I think we have a good plan. And we have to keep practicing it for the next 40 hours or so, 48 hours, and just be dialed into the little details. It all comes down to the little details.
To the NFL level, is the quality of the defensive back play difficult to kind of just reset in terms of, hey, this is a throw maybe I could have made in college. You can't really get away with the same type of throw in the NFL. Is that something that you have to adjust to?
Everybody's good at this level. The funny thing is, not funny, but same dude that was at Georgia last year picked me off in this game. So I was seeing a lot of talent, obviously, in the SEC, but this is the NFL. These guys are good at every position. So you have to respect that, but also attack them. You can't play scared. So we're not playing scared.
You didn't see. You referenced, I think after the game, like kind of told about his opportunity was coming. What made you see that? What in practice made you see that? Obviously, kind of showed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been able to get a lot of reps with Bub since OTAs. Obviously coming in same draft class, both rookies. He's really elevated in practice, just with little things like blocking. You see him just flash on film to get a backside block on a backside safety, which is not an easy thing to do. So he's such a smart football IQ guy. Like knows his job, knows the details, and is going to give full effort, all the time. So to be able to see that, another fellow rookie is good to see, and I trust Bub.
Do you feel a little more comfortable this week, just having gone through an NFL game and having actually experienced it? Do you feel a little more comfortable, different this week? Or that's not a whole week, but
yeah, a few days. No, I think some of that, I think getting the game under your belt helps a lot with live reps, live bullets. It's been a long time since I got, live reps, getting hit and stuff like that, a full game. But, it was great to be out there. Obviously, won't take that for granted. But, yeah, definitely not comfortable, but because you got to stay focused, but definitely a game under your belt helps.
What was your favorite play?
Oh, there was a few. I like that throw up to Juwan in the seam. I think Juwan played a great game. A lot of good plays to Foster, Bub. Probably the touchdown. That was a fun one. A couple good runs. The guys made plays, so it's hard to pick just one.
Who kept the football?
What's up?
Who kept the football?
I got the ball. But I'm sure they got Bub something.
I don't think that we got the chance to ask you about it, but right off the bat at the very beginning of the game was a play action pass to Juwan Johnson over the middle of the field, so 27 yards, I think it was. How much did you appreciate, or how much did it mean to you to have that trust from your OC right off the bat?
Yeah, I loved it. Being able to move that pocket the first play and get an explosive play was great. Now the next step is the next play. Don't be too excited and too anxious to throw the bubble out there. Get the snap and don't drop it.
What was the quickest turnaround you ever had in college?
I'm not sure, honestly. I think it was just a week-to-week thing. We never really had 2 games in a week, if I can remember. But this is obviously something brand new to me, and we're gonna get through it.
That big explosive to Foster, was he supposed to clear completely across the field? Did he just kind of recognize the coverage and settle into the seam there?
Yeah, a lot of those we improvised on them, so that was good to see out there. I would say 3 or 4 of those we improvised, and he did a heck of a job feeling that, and we were kind of just on the same page.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was going to ask about. It's how quickly did you guys have to kind of develop that trust in the field out there? Obviously, work a lot of that stuff in practice.
Yeah, that was the first time it happened, so it's a good sign, I hope.
How long did you recognize that was coming open before you threw it? Because it looked like you were selling it, but did you?
Kind of just feel it. There's no description for it. You just feel it and you make the play. It was smart by him, and had time to give him the ball.
You and Bo Nix, in a sense, were drafted right next to each other. Did you spend much time with the Broncos since they were in quarterback process, or like?
Oh yeah. I had an official visit with them, private workout, everything. We did a lot with them, but it's cool to be able to go out there and be on the same field as Bo. Obviously coming out same class of high school, been around each other since high school. Competing at camps and stuff like that. So excited to go out there and play.
You've been watching his. I think he started with no touchdowns and 4 picks early, and now quickly got in the groove.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. Everybody's gonna. It's not easy to just come in here and succeed, off the bat. So, like watching all these rookie quarterbacks play and kind of see how they're managing the game and stuff like that. But, respect Bo.
When you watch him, what is the thing that sticks out to you? That's what he's really good at.
Yeah, he's athletic. He can move around, make plays with his legs. Very smart player, high IQ guy. I know he's a coach's son, so been around the game a long time. And then, one thing I respect about Bo is, he started in the SEC, battled through adversity, went on somewhere else and was successful as well. So respect that about Bo. Have similarities with him in that way. So I got to respect that.
When Sunday's game ended, you go through your phone and you're processing, hearing from people that are close to you and so forth, as well as maybe other people you came up with in the game. Was there any feedback that you got that really kind of stood out or was unexpected, or something that you felt like, it resonated with you and you'll carry it forward?
Ton of great feedback, from a lot of people, former players, coaches, a lot of positive feedback. So really hopeful, excited, got to get better. So But a lot of good feedback.
Anything in particular that stood out that?
Some stuff, but, you know, I'll keep it to myself. Thank you, guys. Yep.
Thanks, Spencer.